Welcome to a new video. Today we're doing back-to-back Tour de Zwift rides, but before we talk about what we're doing, hit the subscribe button and let's roll the intro. So today, back-to-back rides, Tour de Zwift. The legs are just, they're goosed after last night's ZRL race. However, we've got to continue getting miles in the legs. We've got to continue pushing forward and getting a little bit of stress in the legs. So what better way to do it than a back-to-back ride? So first up, we're doing the Greater London Loop. And then we're following that up with Caspats over in the French world. Now, we're not racing. I know group rides always turn into races on Zwift, but today we are definitely not racing. We are just taking it easy, getting those miles in the legs, because as I said, the legs are tired from last night's racing. So, without further ado, let's jump on into Zwift and let's see how the riding gets on. Jump! Greater London Loop. So as you can see, pens, top right. Come out there, take a right, head along the embankment, little climb up onto the main circuit, anti-clockwise loop of London flat, and then that nice little red line, Box Hill, and then down to the finish. So, it's like what, 22k or something like that? Shouldn't be too bad. The only issue is obviously the legs are goose from last night's racing. There are going to be people who will put it out the gate. How the gates here. We're going to have to tell ourselves it's not a race. We don't have to keep up with them. Although I'm sure I'd like to. And yeah, we should be done in plenty time to then jump into the next race. See, I'm even calling it a race. Told you, orange numbers coming out the pen. It's impossible to get on Zwift and not race. Yeah, it is. I'm still not convinced that the training's going exactly the way it should. However, I think the difficulty with measuring your effort just based on training indoors is, of course, your metrics only show what you've done. So, very little race efforts. So it's hard to say whether things are moving in the right direction. I think they are. I certainly feel stronger. Whether I'm stronger in the places that I need to be, time will tell. Trying to keep it
steady, round about 240, 250. Not doing very well. I'm either too high or too low. Good news is, we're going to finish this one well before the next event. Although actually, that might be a bad thing. Too much time to cool down. So the top rider went over 6 minutes 26. I reckon we're low sevens, like the high seven I should say. Oh my goodness, 9. That shows you how long it is since I've been up that hill. I don't even know how long I'm taking. Another kicker coming up. This one, if you're racing, is a killer. It's short, it's steep, but you've just done Box Hill. But you've got to keep the pressure on if you're racing, especially because you've got a long descent coming. D. Van Bell, 3 kilometers. What is it with the late joins? There should be a cut-off point. Once the lead riders get past a certain distance, you shouldn't be able to late join. What's the point? I mean, he's going to end up doing a 5 kilometer ride. Maybe that's the trick to getting your stamp on the passport for the jersey. Just do 5k of it. Technically, you've completed the event and you've crossed the finish line. Right, this climb out of the subway, it's a nightmare. Wee message popped up on screen there via the Xbox. Dad, can you play with me? So, double stage 4. or games time with the kids? I think it's pretty obvious which one I'm going to pick. Oh well. Oh, we didn't crop that very well. Anyway, there's today's route. We're just sort of middle left. Come through the marina, through the next little bit of housing, heading up towards the top of the map, which is supposed to be like Normandy. And then we'll loop back round through the pave sprint, the aqueduct climb. All of that is very, very similar to last night's ZRL time trial course, which was RGV. Difference is, bottom of the map, bottom centre, at the crossroads, or at the junction I should say, we take a left and we head up towards the Petite KOM. Good old cobbles. If you're a regular to the channel, you'll know that I hate riding on cobbles. The increased drag, resistance, and therefore power that's needed. I hate them. And there's quite a few cobble sections on this course. 2 bridges, and then through the pave sprint section, which is actually a really long section of cobbles. Massive group here, almost catching that front one, just dangling right there. There's one solitary dot on the map at the top right. Don't know if that's just one person or whether sometimes when you've got a huge amount of riders both on the map and on the course, Zwift obviously tries to save your processing, graphical power, what have you, and slims down what you see. Little castle up ahead to the right, that's where we're going. Couple of switchbacks take us there. We're now going backwards. Fortunately, there's loads of riders.
Now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested.
I'd like to say we're nearly there, but we're not. We are, however, approaching about halfway on the climb. See the little profile. See a little profile on the mini-map. Couple more corners. You can see on the map there the KOM banner. One more bend. You could argue that we should have taken today off or done an actual recovery ride, but basically our blocks at the moment, 5-day blocks, the day off, so yesterday with the race was day one, so no recovery until what's that going to be? Saturday? Friday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sunday. So actually the way that this week is going to work out, we'll have 2 consecutive rest days, Sunday and Monday, because we're always taking a rest day just before race night. Depending on how the training goes this week, we might take a rest day on Saturday, do an endurance on Sunday. But there we go. Double workout day again. Back to back. Tour de Zwift. Stage 4. Anyway, that's me done. I'm finished a little bit quicker than I thought I would, so that's great. Time to go get a shower and chill out for the night. Back into work tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for following. If you don't already do so, think about hitting that follow button. Live streams are obviously on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Pick your poison. We're always there, but turn on notifications, because if you have been following me for a while, you'll know that I don't really stick to a schedule. I try to, but it never works. Anyway, take it easy. Keep your hands clean. Stay indoors if you need to. Right on.